Something actually fairly new to me, right? So I have a PhD in religion, studied a lot of American religious history, and this idea of the doctrine of discovery was fairly new. So what it is it's a set of 15th century Christian doctrines that were designed to answer the problem of what do we do with all these people we've just encountered in these lands that we didn't know about, right, in the 1400s. And so who do the Christian princes and queens and kings appeal to but the head of the Christian church? And this is, I should say, it is a Catholic doctrine, but this is before the Catholic-Protestant split. So it is a Christian doctrine of all of Western Europe here. And so they appeal to the religious authority, the Pope, and they get a decision about what their responsibilities are. And it basically runs like this. It says, the defining characteristic is whether or not these people are Christian or not. If they are not Christian, and if they are not already subjugated by a Christian power, then they essentially have no human rights. And it goes on to explicitly spell out that they have the right to occupy, conquer, kill, steal their goods. And then this phrase is literally in the document, some of these still ring in my head, and to reduce their persons to perpetual slavery. Right. This is in the document from the highest power of the Christian church in the late 1400s.
And so this is what gives license in their minds to European colonizers to try to enslave indigenous people, to wipe them out if they resist in any way, and to enslave Africans. That's how they do it, and still in their minds advance the interests of Christianity.
That's exactly right. And it's worth remembering, this is the version of Christianity that lands on these shores and that, in fact, motivates the landing on these shores. And I think one of the things I've become really convinced of, and one of the reasons why at the heart of this new book, is that this idea that this country is intended by God to be a promised land for European Christians is very much still with us.
Do you realize that there was an agreement made between our people way before the people without color got here? The black people agreed that they would sacrifice and do the slavery thing for us, or we would have been completely wiped out. We owe them such a debt.